Good afternoon. So I thought today I would take you guys around and about with us. It's Sunday. We're gonna go have some tacos and head to Chapultepec for the first time in, I don't know, since like February, I think. So yeah, I thought I'd take you around a sort of day in the life so you can see a little bit more about what things look like. We're headed to Polanco to have some tacos at El Turix, one of the best places for cochinita pibil in the city, in my humble opinion. So yeah, what precautions are being taken now in October, mid-October. I think it's the 12th, the 18th. It is the 18th. Great. Time is just its own thing now. Okay, let's head out for the day. Those are some of the best tacos just ever. I highly recommend it. You used to be able to go and sit inside, but now they're doing everything outside. This airplane is really killing my vibe. My chin is burning. They have an habanero salsa that is so good, but I do not recommend using the same napkin to wipe your hands and your face. Really do not recommend. So yeah, you can sit outside with your tacos or you can take it, get everything to take away. Either way, I highly recommend visiting. And they're taking all the precautions. They're all wearing masks and everything. So yeah, putting a mask on when your mouth is burning is really hard. Off to Chapultepec. We're gonna walk down Reforma, but just before the sort of pandemic started, Reforma, the city redid the sort of central pathway of the main avenue in the city, and now you can walk down the middle. It's tree lined. We only had a chance really to do it once, so I'm excited to go back and check it out and start from a further on point so we can walk a little bit more into the park. Such a nice day. So nice and tree lined. It's pretty quiet. There aren't really many people walking down, but there are some cyclists, a couple of joggers. Such a nice temperature in October, November once the rain stops. So it's beautiful. I'm a little disappointed there's no marigolds for October. I wonder if they're holding back, or if maybe when we walk further and closer into the center that maybe they have them there, but it's still really nice. So we've just walked most of the way down Reforma, and all of the entrances to the park are open. There doesn't seem to be anybody restricting entry or doing any sort of checks. So you're free to come and go from all the entrances. We're gonna try and go to the main entrance, which is near the sort of BBVA bank on the edge of Reforma, because that's our favorite entrance. So let's go. The park is definitely quieter than it used to be on a Sunday when we used to come back in like February, March. But it's really nice. Like, I know it's just the weather and we haven't been here in a while, but mostly it's just people walking around. There's a few people having picnics and stuff. Lots of people wearing masks. And yeah, just enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the beautiful October weather. Los Pinos, which is like sort of the White House of Mexico, is usually a museum that you can go into, but it's closed at the moment. So it seems as though like all of the sort of government-owned museums are still closed. The Anthropology Museum, Bellas Artes, all are still closed. But other private museums like Frida Kahlo House, and then next weekend we're going to Luis Barragan. You just have to make a reservation, like an appointment, and go on a tour. So yeah, it's like hit or miss what's open and what is like still closed. Also with regards to curfews, it seems like all bars need to be shutting, at least like closing the bar by 11, and then you're sort of allowed to stay. We got kicked out last night around 11:30, 11:45 latest, and then they really want you to get out. So yeah, there is a sort of like alcohol curfew, but restaurants are still open for the most part. You can still get tacos, although some taco places are shutting early because the bars are shutting early. So it's hard to know what people's hours are at the minute. Even when you check on Google, it's not like the most up-to-date, accurate time stamps. So yeah, we're still trying to figure out like who's operating when, especially on the weekends, late into the night when you want a taco at midnight, you know? Tough times. Raved all about the good weather in that video, and we had to rush back home by 4:30, literally nearly sprinting home because the thunder was coming and the rain had started and we had clothes hanging outside, so we raced home and got everything in before that wet season rain. If you've ever experienced a wet season rain in Mexico City, you know what I'm talking about. It is no joke. So yeah, the weather is still touch and go with the wet season. We're still getting some big rain, but it is coming pretty much in the evenings, or at least in the late afternoons, and the weather during the day is just insanely good. It's so warm, but not hot. Probably, I don't know, 24 degrees Celsius, roughly 70 some degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's just perfect. And the evenings, once the rain comes and passes, it's nice and cool. Mornings are really nice and cool. It's perfection, except for the rain that you have to hide from. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed having a little peek into a sort of day in the life, seeing what is going on here, what living in Mexico City is like at the minute, what's open. I'm trying to keep you as up to date as possible. I know a lot of you are curious and are heading here in the coming months, so I hope these are helpful. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!